Hello and welcome to episode 63 of my Terraria Calamity mod playthrough. Before we get on to what the title probably says, which will be to fight Stormweaver, Ceaseless, Void and Sickness, Envoy of the Devourer, if we can get through all three of them, we are going to reattempt the challenge that we failed last time because we have managed to double our damage. The way we have done this is we have removed our boot, so we're no longer wearing shoes, and we've equipped the Sandshark Tooth Necklace, which gives us 10 additional penetration and 6 additional damage. All of our accessories are now menacing, so give us plus 4% damage. We've removed the shield because, as it happens, the charge attack does hit her, so we actually invalidated the previous run by using the charge attack to effectively evade something and hit her with it. That would have immediately voided the challenge, so we just put the Menacing Summoner emblem there, so that's another 15 damage. And then we noticed that these things existed. Old-fashioned. So our DPS after the change of all of this went from about 400 or 700 against a dummy to, or 750 to around about 1000. This increases it to 1400. Multiplies all accessory and set damage bonuses by 50% effectively. Decreases all damage by 25% thereafter. Given the fact that this increases damage, this increases damage, this increases damage, this increases... actually no, that one doesn't. This increases damage, and this increases damage, and we get another increase of damage from set bonus, that gives us a pretty decent chunk more damage, but we have lost a large amount of defense. We can have, I think, 3 drinks before we get the intoxicated debuff. Is it intoxicated? I forget the name of it, but that's basically stops all life regeneration. So I'm hoping that 3 is acceptable. The Moscow Mule will increase our damage. It reduces our life regeneration by 2 HP per second. This one increases our defense and damage reduction by 3%, but again reduces life regeneration by half a HP per second. Our default life regeneration at the minute is 14 HP per second while we are moving, 25 while we are stopped, and that's before we have any of this on us. So, we have finally crafted the golden gun. We grabbed the minion control rod. We grabbed this for one specific reason, and that is to nuke down the healer guardian when she spawns her guardians. But otherwise, I think everything else is the same. So, we need a new day. Our DPS is only a little bit higher though after the defense reduction she has. Oh, we also forgot to activate our buffs, that's not going to help. There we go, we're doing 900 damage a second now. Better. Bollocks! I hit the wrong button. Thank you, Sandstorm, go away. Okay, she's at 75%, we can use beam attack now, speaking of. away! Put it into it! Which one are you? That one. I think I missed. God damn it. I wasn't paying attention to the ground. I was trying to identify the healer because the healer didn't target when I clicked it. We would get in there. We can definitely do it. We need to resupply. I'm just going to drop everything in. And we're gonna need more booze, and we're gonna need the weather to fucking behave. Okay, let's go grab our grave. I was worried that the loss in walking movement would cause me problems, but it seems to be okay. That isn't why we died. We died because we took a lot of damage and then didn't get to, or couldn't get a long enough string of not taking damage. I don't care about the rain. It's the wind that we have problem with. Makes it morning again. Let's have buffs first. can't I lock onto it? God damn it. I've broken it. I need to cancel it. Okay, fixed it. Now we just need to get it to actually kill the thing we need it to. She's recovered so much goddamn health while I was faffing about with that. Okay, if we hadn't spent as long in the middle of that fight with our thing not attacking the thing it wanted to be attacking, then we could have done that. That was so close. I'm not willing to give up. We still have plenty of everything in there. Let me get a sip of tea. Ooh, Death Bloom's ready. Where'd my golden gun go? Oh right, it just went into the box that I clicked. Okay, let's get the golden gun back out. So yeah, we have everything we need, we just need to execute correctly. I will, probably a bit late for you guys, what I will do is I will probably accelerate through these fights, given that we're now We basically have it under control, it's just an execution problem currently. So we have all of these, we have food, we have all of our drinks. We shouldn't need that in our bar anymore. This didn't do what I wanted it to do. Let me entirely put that away. I was hoping I could use it to lock onto the healing one, but it looks like this thing already automatically locks onto the healing one, so all we actually did was lock it onto the middle or in the middle of the air and spent a bunch of minutes watching it fail around doing nothing. So, lesson learned. Okay. And again, we go. Get over the top of it. It's easier to get over the top of it than it is to fly underneath it. I also don't think I had my buffs up. I disagree. Come on, you can do better than this. I wasn't even looking in that direction. Focus on the dodging. The dodging is the important part, not where you're firing your gun. Trust that your general sense of where everything is will get her with the gun. I'm right in the way. Beam. Slightly green. I could actually use the rain. Fuck you! When did they appear? I'll be better than this. The rain was actually helping. It made the fire easier to see. Ran out of wings. close. Incoming beam. Keep ending up on the wrong side of that attack. Come on, just a little bit more. We have plenty of time. Just don't take too much unnecessary damage. Finisher. There it is. Ooh, fun challenge. If a long challenge, a fun challenge. I like that one. Okay, this is the thing we was after. Transforms you into an emissary of the Profaned Goddess. The soul within this crystal has been defiled by overwhelming energy waves from dangerous machinations. Merchants will reject defiled souls such as this. So, I know very little about this item other than the fact that there is a lot of text on the... I don't know what any of it says. There's a lot of text on the tooltip on the wiki for it. And given other little bits and pieces that I've seen about it, this thing supposedly unlocks its power as you go along. It doesn't start with at full strength. So, first things first, let's get our gear back to the way that it should be. Okay, put our boots back on. Put our shield back on. Put this back on. I'll open up the grab bag in a second. take that out. We can put that in there, but we don't need that in there. We can come over here. We'll let the blood room run. Let me just do. Okay, potions can go away now. I have no idea how long this episode is potentially going to be. I don't know how much these are actually going to help us in the future. We'll keep these two in here because I think these two in general should be part of our repertoire because they just reduce natural health regen, but the actual effect they give is useful. Okay, and then in here, that can go away. That wants to be sold. That goes away. These two want to be put back in their frames. And the rain has started again. Okay. Oh, nice. We got the second one. Okay, that can be sold. I think we have two of those already. We do. The blazing core we have. The yo-yo I think we was waiting on. Not 100% sure. Oh no, maybe we did get a yo-yo. There it is. Okay, yo-yo can be sold. The mask I think is new. Okay, and that gives us enough to finish off the one we need for our rogue set. Actually, this thing can fire through walls, so I shouldn't be worried about it. Right, that's inventory cleared. Everything else can be put away, and the graves can be put in the yard. I forget what went in that slot there. Okay. I don't know why I put the potions away. I'm going to need to get them all out again in a bit. So, I believe my understanding of it is this thing becomes the equivalent of this. Oh yeah, we need to make them all warden again. Giving us any buff yet, but that's just the cosmic effect. So if we actually equip it, so this becomes a better version of this at this point in time. It will get better, I believe. I believe it gets better, but I also believe that merchants now won't talk to us. No, apparently the merchants will talk to us. Maybe the traveling merchant isn't going to come along anymore? Maybe it's the traveling merchant, or maybe the prices are just ridiculously expensive now. I take wings off. Yeah, no, we have lost our wings effect. It does give us the effect of wings. Okay, we need to do testing. Okay, so these things aren't currently doing anything. The soul within this crystal has been defiled by overwhelming energies from dangerous machinations. Chainsaw Guardian will accompany you. We haven't got that on. Okay. So as it stands, none of the effects that it's capable of doing will work. We need to kill future bosses and then it will become more and more powerful. That is my understanding of the situation. So let's put this in there for now. Okay. We'll probably put a hallowed rune back on when we merge these two. And that's when we kill Poltergeist. So we now need to put the graves away. Let's get that done. And we have new bosses to kill. Or at the very least we want to get one of them down. The recording length is 51 minutes. I have no idea how much I'm going to cut out. I don't think watching those 3 entire fights 3 times in a row, given their length, is necessarily good viewing, so I suspect we will cut them down. But I don't know by how much. At the very least, portions of it are going to be at 5 speed, I imagine. Okay. Not the one, we want this one. So, the next target is supposed to be the Ceaseless Void, which is actually the second one on the list for... The problem is the Poltergeist. If we accidentally summon the Poltergeist, we can always just teleport away. Maybe, assuming it doesn't inflict fear on us like the Wall of Flesh does. Because the Wall of Flesh just insta-kills you if you teleport away from the fight. Oh, it's first on the list, so if that's the case, that's the case. It's in the dungeon, so it doesn't really matter what the time of day is or what the weather is. Gonna need to refill my potions between this episode and next. That's fine. Okay. We can sneak our way through the dungeon. Or sneak our way into the dungeon. And maybe get down to... in fact, maybe we can make a alternate way into the dungeon. If we can teleport our way into here, that saves us a whole lot of problems. So let's see if we can do that. They've not dropped anything I want to pick up, have they? No. Have I put the money away? I haven't. Let's put the money away. We want to be heading down anyway because we need to re-warden up our gear. So, one moment please, this will take a second. Okay, let's try and make our way into the dungeon. We can pre-summon all of these. Okay, the distance at which I can teleport makes this a little bit easier to do. Okay, we're almost there. And we forgot to bring the summon item. Go me. I'll get back there, 1 second. Okay. Let's buff up out here and then we'll teleport in and summon it. So buffs. Additional minion. There's not enough lighting in there. Teleport in. Interesting. It's messing with gravity. Bollocks. It's seriously messing with gravity. That is annoying. We also need lights in there, but I don't have the time to light it up. Even if I wanted to light it up, I don't have the time to light it up. The poltergeist will get summoned before I finish lighting it up. We'll have to do this a different way. We have potions for that in the event that we can't do things naturally. Okay. Let's give this another go. Missing anything? I don't think so. Okay, buffs. Additional one of those. If at first you don't succeed, oh, wait, what the hell? Okay, we defeated it. Let's get out of here. That's an interesting fight. I'm not entirely sure what's going on there. Okay. Let's add the trophy to our collection. About time we added an additional one. put us over the 1 hour mark in terms of the recording, but again, I'm fairly sure it's going to be edited down. What I may end up doing, we'll see what's in the grab bag. Oops. We'll see what's in the grab bag. And then I will probably do the initial editing to figure out how long the actual video is. So let's have a look. Ooh, pretty things. Let's see what it drops. It has a fairly sizable loot table. Ooh. Ooh. We need to make a trip. We forgot it. It's of vital importance. We are not leaving the lore fragment behind. Or our grave, for that matter. Grave, 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 grave. Is it still here? It couldn't have landed in these because it would have fallen off. That says we died here. It would have fallen down. It would have bounced down. It would have come over here. So if it was anywhere, it was down here, which means it's gone. If we haven't already accidentally picked it up. Okay. Let me quickly sort out all of this, and then we'll read out the lore. Okay. Ceaseless void. Whispers from on high dance in your ears. A contained, previously inert portal sealed in the dungeon. The presiding cult kept a closely guarded secret. Upon sighting the Devourer of Gods, their leader hurriedly led me to its chamber to reveal its existence to me. The portal led to the Devourer's home. It was identical to his, only ancient and perfectly stable. A serpent claimed. It too was his creation. Let's try that again. The serpent claimed it too was his creation. It's preeminential? Permanency. That's what it is. I may be dyslexic. I've never been tested for it. But that did not look like permanent fit. Its permanency was a mistake he later rectified. But this rift was unquestionably far older than he. It had dated back to the golden age of dragons. His lie was thin and forced. Something far more powerful than the Devourer was at hand. Its eerie presence gnawed at my mind. It did not just threaten me, it threatened everyone, everything. Even when faced with the blatant lies and harrowing danger, I simply walked away and did not return. Something is in the dungeon. Okay. Another summon item we haven't got. I'm guessing that's a pet. Void wings. That might be Calamity Vanity, but it's more likely just a cosmetic wing. Mirror Blade. Dark Plasma. Dark Plasma we need. Remind me what for. Quiver of Nialty. Summoner for the Devouring Gods. We need it for the Dark Spark. Random developer item, magic item. Upgrade for that, which is also used in a more powerful version, which is used in a more powerful version, which has no further uses. Yes, the Sealed Singularity. I think that's the that and that were the two main things I was thinking about. A new magic item. We don't need many of these. Another one, magic item, Phantasmal Fury. I think this one's used in, yes, this, which is used in the God item. By the way, I'm aware that this is Calamity Vanity, so it's most likely just a pet. Just in case people were wondering why I was beelining this, I am creating 2 of everything for a reason. And yeah, an upgrade for that. We can craft that now. Upgrade for that. I don't know if I have that. Yes, the Rogue Spear, an upgrade for that. And this has a further upgrade into something ridiculously damaging. But that requires the Daedron Forge, so that's a way off. And then this thing here, the Sealed Singularity, which we need to be able to get the last item for this. So we think this is a pet. Yep, a little void pet. It is a material. So we better put that off to one side in our pets chest, which now has things that are not pets in it. Let's have a look at our wings, these wings. Gonna need that turned off to see them better. Nah, still prefer these. And then we have the Armored Evolution. You reflect projectiles when they hit you. Reflected projectiles deal no damage to you. This reflect has a 90-second cooldown, which is shared with all other dodges and reflects. After reflecting something, grants +1 life regen for and accelerates life regen for 5 seconds. If the same enemy projectile type hits you again, you will resist its damage by 15%. And then we have a random melee weapon. The amount of contact damage an enemy does is added to this weapon's damage. You must hit the enemy with a blade to trigger this effect. So this gets more powerful against things that have specific or that deal specifically a lot of contact damage. That is an interesting effect. But we must hit them with the blade. An intriguing weapon, but it's not one we'll be using because it's a melee weapon and it doesn't have any upgrades, so it immediately goes away. Goes in here, this goes in here, this goes in here. That can go back on. We want to keep that. I wonder, do all of these? No. Only that one drops Dark Plasma. The rest of them all drop something else. And that's Poltergeist, and this is where we get that from. So each of these have a unique resource which they drop. I don't think 6 is going to be enough, so we're probably going to need to kill that one more time to craft everything on the list. We don't even have this yet. And yeah, Heresy we don't have yet, that's a Daedron Forge. That needs 20 of the sodding things. Yeah, we're nowhere near that. That we could make. Now we can make, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we need to kill it one more time. We'll put them to one side for the time being. Okay. So, what I will do is I will get what we have edited to figure out how much time we have left in this episode. And if we have time, we'll come back and take on the next one of these, that being the Stormweaver, high in the sky or in space. We're probably going to need to create an arena for this. I will likely do that here, because this is where we've been fighting things in space. And it's directly above this, so it helps. But yeah, give me a minute on you, or give me a second on your point of view, for probably an hour or so on mine, to edit what needs editing, and I'll be right back and figure out whether we're going to end the episode here. So, one moment please. Okay, I've done the basic editing, and at most I can cut another 10 minutes off, which isn't probably going to give us enough time for another boss and to have a look at what they drop. So we will call it there for the week. Plan next Monday will be to kill the other two of Stormweaver and Signas. Probably then have a look at what they drop their loot. We may need to kill Ceaseless Void again to see if we can't get the summon item from them. But we shall see. We shall call it there for today though. Thank you very much for watching, hope you enjoyed the show, and hopefully we'll see you next time. Cheerio.